Attention, 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 attention. Have you ever heard about so-called smart pills? These products claims to instantly boost your focus, keep you energized for hours, and even skyrocket your grades overnight. They go as far as to promise that just popping one pill can get you through exams effortlessly. Sounds pretty tempting, right? But here's the thing, that so-called smart pills don't actually exist. They are just a scam cooked up by shady business looking to swindle you out of your money. What's worse, taking these pills could potentially harm your health. Whether you are looking to enhance your cognitive abilities, find ways to boost your mental performance, or even dream of getting smarter without breaking a sweat, this video is a must watch. Today, I'm going to share 3 practical psychology tips to help you genuinely become smarter. Before that, hi everyone, I'm OK Ma. This channel isn't about giving you the typical advice you heard at school or home, but I promise that what I share will help you find real shortcuts in life. I highly recommend saving this video for future reference. Alright, let's jump into tip number 3. Psychological trick boosts your memory. Ever forgotten something important at the worst possible moment? Memory lapses can be super frustrating, like you are taking a key exam and suddenly blank out on an answer you study hard for, or you are giving a major presentation, standing in front of so many people, and bam, you forgot a key point. Imagine meeting a new friend, having a great conversation, but then when you try to introduce them to someone, you totally blank on their name. It's not just awkward, it can also make you worried that you intentionally came off as uninterested or disrespectful. It's that sinking feeling of a missed opportunity and lost connection, or because you forgot one simple name. Type yes in the comments if you ever been in a situation like this. Well, to tackle the issue of forgetting information during exams or presentations, there's a nifty psychological trick that can help you avoid that awkward moments. The method of lossy, also known as the memory palace technique. This ancient memory hacks works by associating the information you want to remember with a familiar space, like your home or a well-known route. You essentially take a mental walk through this space, places bits of information at different locations. When you need to recall something, you mentally walk through the space again and pick up the information. For example, if you are preparing for an important presentation, you can link each key point to a specific room in your house. Walk into the living room, see the couch, and think of your first point. Go into the kitchen, see the table, and that's your second point. This technique plays on brain's ability to remember images and spaces more vividly, making it easier to recall the information when you need it. The reason this works so well is that our brains are naturally wired to remember spatial and visual details more effectively than abstract or disconnected information. By anchoring what we need to remember to visual and spatial context, we can significantly enhance our recall abilities. The same trick works wonders for remembering names too. If you meet someone's name Richard, picture someone who you can associate with, like Richard Gere. This way, the next time you need to remember his name, it will come to you much more easily. Isn't that true? By using these association and visualization techniques, you can effectively cut down on those embarrassing memory blanks and boost your recall and adaptability. Give the method of lossy a try. You might be surprised at how well it works. Tip number 2. Psychological tricks to boost your focus. In today's distractions-filled world, staying focused can feel like a superpower. It's not just a small hiccup, it's a huge roadblock that can seriously mess with your work, studies, and overall success. With constant interruptions from emails, social media, household chores, and family demands, it's no wonder concentration is such a challenge. Imagine this, you are at your desk, ready to tackle a task, but your phone keeps buzzing with notifications, emails flood in, and social media updates are screaming for your attention. These distractions aren't just during work hours, they sneak into your study time too. Picture trying to read a complicated article or prepare for a big presentation, and your mind is a whirlpool of random thoughts and distractions. It's a receipt of frustrations and anxiety, making you feel like you have lost control over your focus and attention. But don't worry, meditation and mindfulness practices are some seriously effective ways to sharpen your concentration. These methods help you chill out and boost your focus and emotional control. Science says meditation can supercharge your brain's neuroplasticity, improving attention and memory. Just 15 minutes a day focusing on your breath or another sensory experience can lower stress and pumping up brain function. Mindfulness, which keeps you in the moment, crank up your self-awareness and emotional management, helping you tackle life's challenges like a pro. Here's why you will love it. Meditation and mindfulness calm your mind, improving focus and emotional balance. They boost brain neuroplasticity, which helps with attention and memory. Start with 10 to 5 minutes of daily meditation, focus on your breath and practicing mindfulness through activities like mindful walking or eating. This simple habit can seriously up your focus game. True benefit to look out for. Mindfulness isn't just about staying calm, it's about improving your mental game. Study shows that people who practice mindfulness are better at staying focused on tasks and have fewer lapses in attention. With consistent mindfulness practice, you can build a mental fortress against distractions, leading to a more productive and enjoyable life. How it helps in real life. Imagine crushing a big meeting or studying for an important exam without getting sidetracked by constant notifications and interruptions. With mindfulness and meditation, you can train your brain to ignore distractions and stay focused on what you matter. This mental discipline boosts your work and study performance, reduces stresses, and improves overall well-being. And why it is a game changer in long term. Sticking with mindfulness can lead to lasting changes in your brain, especially in areas related to attention, empathy, and stress management. By committing to these practices, you are setting yourself up to handle future challenges with clarity and calmness. And there are more tips to keep your focus sharp. Besides meditation and mindfulness, try setting specific goals, breaking tasks into smaller chunks, and use time management techniques like the Pomodoro method. These strategies, along with mindfulness, create a killer approach to boosting your focus and productivity. Oh, don't forget to share your special tips in the comments too. And here come my most favorite tip number 1. Learn by doing or deep processing strategy. Do you ever feel like the stuff you have learned doesn't really come in handy when you need it? We spend so much time and energy mastering theories, but when it comes to solving real-life problems, those theories often seem pointless. It is super frustrating and can leave you feeling helpless, kind of like learning a new language but never actually getting to use it. Today's education system has a massive gap between theory and practice, which not only messes with your understanding and application of knowledge, but also shakes your confidence and readiness for the real world. Learning by doing this is a hands-on, practical approach that helps you understanding and grasp knowledge more deeply. Traditional education loves theory, lots of it, but it often forgets about the practical side. On the flip side, practical learning gets you right in there with the direct participation, repeated experiments, and hands-on activities. This approach helps you continually boost your intelligence and practical skill by tackling real problems. Hang on, why do you remember stuff better when you actually do it? It's because learning by doing sticks in your brain and becomes part of your skill sets. When you actively engage in solving problems and facing challenges, instead of just passively soaking up information, you are building stronger neural connection and memory pathways. Compared to just sitting through lectures or flipping through books, learning through practice turns theoretical knowledge into real-world skill. It's more immersive, fun, and effective. helping you form lasting memories and impressions in your brain. Thinking about it, why do you remember important experiences so vividly? It's because they engage your senses and emotions, making a lasting impact. Take driving, cooking, kneading, or writing for examples. These skills get deeply ingrained through constant practice and hands-on activities, which in turn boosts your problem solving and creativity. Even if you haven't driven, cooked, knit, written for a while, you can still pick these skills up quickly because they are locked in your brain. Learning to process information deeply and making it more useful for your brain is the key to getting smarter. This approach, often recommended in textbooks, is about cutting the stuff. No fancy gimmicks, no spoon feeding, no distractions, just pure info and a lot of practice. Time's ticking. Let's go and subscribe now if you want to grow fast.